What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the most insane property tour. We're in the suburb of Toorak in Melbourne. It is the most exclusive and luxurious suburb in Australia in my opinion. There are the most unbelievable homes here and this is one of them. It is brand new, just being built by DL Property Group and it is an absolute work of art. It features 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, 3 living rooms, a home office, a basement for 5-car parking. You've got an underground living room as well as the most insane home cinema. I guarantee you've never seen one like this, so stay tuned. I can't wait to show you through this home. You'll notice a lot of vertical lines in this design. You've got the vertical lines for the aluminium fence. You've got these beautiful vertical aluminium timber battens for the facade, which are also for privacy and screening. And then you've got the cladding, the aluminium cladding with those vertical lines. And you'll see the continuation here with all the fencing, with the gate, and then this beautiful feature here. So instead of just being one big wall of glass, they've actually broken it up with those same vertical aluminium battens, and it's a continuation throughout the home. But check this out, you've got this massive custom pivot door. It's got the same flooring as you see inside. There's so many nice details like that. You see a lot of effort has gone into it. So the oversized custom pivot door, which has been clad in the same French oak flooring that you see here. They're oversized, they're wide. There's also hydronic slab heating, so it's nice and warm and there's no air circulating. You'll hear me talk about hydronic heating in almost every house. The best of the best have hydronic heating. But this is unbelievable. It's a custom staircase. It's built out of steel. It took 2 months to build and they had to build it on site, and it runs all 3 levels of the home. And what's equally impressive is this feature chandelier. They also made that on site. They bought the quartz. They actually installed every one of those individually, so they had overruns of cable to get them at the perfect height. And that runs from the top of the home all the way down 3 flights. The owner tells me that it's actually at its longest point, 13 meters, just for a chandelier. I've never seen anything like that before. Now I'm going to take you into the kitchen, dining and living room, and it is one of the most spectacular rooms I've ever actually been in real life. You see spaces like this on television, but you very rarely get to walk through them. The kitchen features a beautiful tundra limestone. It's also got the Polytech wood matte timber grain finish that you see on all the joinery there, and a really gorgeous and elegant little gunmetal handles, and a full suite of Miele appliances. You've got the steam oven, the pyrolytic oven, you've got a really nice Liebherr wine fridge which has dual zones, and you've got a massive French door fridge freezer as well, which is completely integrated, you don't see. They say that volume creates space, and this room has plenty of volume. With the 3.1 meter ceilings, walking into this dining room, like you've just got essentially another living room in between the kitchen and the dining room. But then where this beautiful living room is as well, you've got a 6 meter high ceiling void over the entire space. What's really nice as well, because they've got all of those recessed pelmets, you can't actually see any of the blinds or where the sheer curtains are held, and they just appear to be floating. And then behind me, as well as this informal dining, I guess you would call it, they've got a beautiful formal dining room over here to the left-hand side. So not only do you have the informal dining room, which is very formal, you do have this beautiful formal dining room. And they've got a circular table here, which is absolutely beautiful. Another breakfast bar, perfect place for this lovely artwork. What an incredible design feature. They've got the vertical aluminium battens, and they've used that as a partition wall rather than a solid plaster. And what it does is it allows you to view this space from when you walk in the entrance, and it also allows you to look at that beautiful spiral staircase from this dining room. This master bedroom is a real standout. It's located at the rear of the property, away from the other bedrooms, so it's nice and private. It faces north, so you get this beautiful sunlight all afternoon. But what is really cool about this is, of course, you've got the beautiful sheer curtains, the recessed pelmet. You also have the block out blinds. But they had 2 options here. They could have frosted the glass, or they could have done what they did here, which is install these louvers. So they're fixed louvers, they have to be put there for privacy, but it means that you don't have the frosted glass, and they chose to do a full sliding door. So it turns into a Juliet balcony. Rather than just opening a window or something, you can open those sliding doors the entire length of this master suite, get that beautiful air coming through, and you don't have the frosted glass. You can still see through the louvers. The vanity in this master ensuite is my perfect and favorite combination. You've got the twin vanities, which are undermount, concealed beneath the beautiful tundra limestone. You've got the double drawers with the finger pull, and you've got incredible eye level storage. Mirrors, full width, and again, you've got that same timber joinery that you see on the face of the cabinetry, and this lovely gunmetal spout. Now, this is one of the 5 bedrooms that does have its own ensuite, but a detail I wanted to show you is that all of the doors are custom. They're all floor to ceiling. They don't have any architraves around them. The door jambs are actually a solid piece of timber which have a recess. So when you close the door, it's just a solid piece of timber. And they've also got this shadow line which runs around on the top of the skirting and then up the architrave. But there is actually no architrave, it's just a solid timber door jamb. Let's go downstairs and check out the cinema room. Now, I told you I wasn't exaggerating when I said that this has the best home cinema I've ever seen. It is insane. You've got the full bar at the back here. You've got the sink, the fridge, everything you could imagine. Put the lollies up top and the popcorn. You've got this beautiful acoustic paneling, which actually looks like a wall feature, but it is for acoustic and sound. And this entire thing has been fitted out by Melbourne Vision and Sound. They've installed 14 surround sound speakers. It's got the Dolby Atmos. It's got a 160-inch screen, the top of the range Epson projector, and the entire thing is powered by Control 4, which if you are familiar with luxury high-end homes, you would have heard of Control 4 before. Everything is an app on your phone and it powers all of your home automation. What a phenomenal outdoor entertaining area, which is juxtaposed to the living, dining and kitchen. It is absolutely massive. And you've got that beautiful counterweight for the entire master suite upstairs, a very similar feature to we saw at the front. I just need you to appreciate how difficult it is and the engineering that goes into creating that feature. The same black cladding that we saw. You've got outdoor heaters here as well, which do turn on when it drops to a certain temperature and will also turn off if it does get too windy and rainy outside. And this pool is stunning. It's fully tiled, it's heated with solar heating as well as a heat pump. It's a wet edge, so there's no coping around, it falls off into a trough. And the architect had a really nice design. I've not seen this before. Instead of a rectangle shape, they've gone with a little bit of something freeform. And so it goes out on an angle and completely curves around, runs back in here with the bench seat. And then that curve that they've used in the pool design, they've taken as inspiration and they've cut that into the edge where the paving meets the grass. You've got some beautiful in situ concrete as well, the same as we saw at the front. Beautiful column here. Honestly, guys, this is one of the nicest homes I've ever seen in my entire life. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, please remember to hit the like and subscribe button and stay tuned for next week's episode.